How many men do you think are retaining their vital force? We can all guess that it is a very small fraction, as most men are not even familiar with the concept of semen retention. So how can they compete with a man who has his vital force fully harnessed? And women cannot really compete with men on this, as semen is the gift of a man. Sexual energy is not volatile for women. It is steady and not as potent as men. Hence, they stay level-headed and have more control over their sexuality. Sexuality of men is explosive. It is extremely potent and brimming with energy. This is why the sperm of man can create life. Thus, the greater the power, the harder it is to control it. All the more reason you should harness it, as it will make you unbeatable by the likes of men who are drained of their vitality. If you can tame it, then you have the most potent power in the world at your command. You can bend it to your will and take it into any direction that you desire. This is the sole reason why all the men who are at the top of their game are highly sexed men with off-the-chart sex energy. You can feel their presence when they walk in the room. This is partly the reason why the world is male-dominated. Not because men are bullies. Rather, they have the upper hand because of the explosive power of semen. Men with sexual energy harnessed can challenge the limits of human potential and far exceed that of an average man's capabilities. Man's sexuality is like a ferocious wild beast. That is why majority fall prey to it and bend the knee. They become like the masses and rob away their life force regularly. Especially in this modern world, as the society is hell-bent on making men jerk off excessively. So much so that it almost seems like it is by design. Powerful people do not appreciate the birth of more powerful men. It is the rule of the world. A small fraction monopolizes an industry and do not allow new people in that industry. At least, not by a long shot. So, it is imperative for you to harness your semen if you have big plans. Because the fight is not easy. So, you need this hack to gain the unfair advantage. This will blow majority of the competition out of the water, as most men are casually jerking off their lives away and women are not capable of utilizing this power. This is not to say that women are weak or they cannot utilize sexual transmutation. But it is just a fact that only men contain semen inside them, just like only women can give birth to human life. But to make it fair and quantifiable, we do not have to bring comparison between two men or between men and women. Do a comparison with yourself. That is, between yourself, that regularly depletes semen, versus yourself, that strictly abides by semen retention. There is no need to look outwards. You will be astonished by your own drastic gains. Both in physical performance and cognitive operations. Can your former self that was regularly drained beat this new version of you who has his vitality fully harnessed? I think the answer is clear. But if you have not committed to semen retention yet, then you cannot answer this question at the moment. So why not do an experiment? Just for the fun of it and to satisfy your curiosity. Commit to semen retention for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, write down and analyze yourself for the drastic changes that you feel inside you. It will become clear to you like the light of the day that your former self that wasted semen does not stand a chance against your new self that is brimming with vitality. 1 month is more than enough to make you notice the exhilarating benefits of semen retention. This will set you apart from the masses. And you would immediately beat the majority of competition just by doing something that most men aren't even aware of. But, it is our job to let as many men as possible become aware of the concept of semen retention. Then it is up to them to choose whatever they want to do with this information. It is hard being a man. So we must save as many as we can and push them to do better.